Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Game 2 this evening. As Civ Taker Tim just getting set up for Game 2 this evening. Where's that logo going to live? I can live down there a bit. I'll shrink it a little bit. Cool. So, yeah, that's fine. That is fine. That is fine. So we have for King's Gambit. Oh, actually, I forgot. Whoop, forgot the logos. Get those turned on. Bit of a rush, get everything set up for this game. There we go. Yeah, so King's Gambit on the left-hand side, we have Cyril running Resistance, and for Nebula Born on the right-hand side, we have Taloncore. Let's do betting. So we'll start the betting. Exclamation mark bet. In fact, I am going to go and use the gents, so I will put you onto a holding screen and be back very soon. Right, that's me back. Let's run down the list. So I think we saw this list, same list from Cyril as last time. In fact, I need to do his colours whilst I do this part of it. So Poe is light blue. Zori is red, but that's fine, I think. Green for Tezza. Pink and yellow. Colours don't matter on that side. Cool, so we have Commander Poe with heroic R4 plasma torpedoes. Zori wartime loadout with belly run, proton torpedoes, dorsal turret and R4 astromech. Help clear those stress. Kaz in the fireball. Kaz's fireball allows Kaz to choose the card that has been assigned, so there's a damage card, do that. R5 astromech, so we can fix that damaged card in the first turn. Overtuned, electronic baffles, targeting computer, everything's on Kaz, heroic. Tezza, allowing the rerolls if there are friendly ships to the attacker in each of the side arcs of the defender. Players are off and running. Taloncore is first player. Debris Gambit, dorsal turret engine upgrade, targeting computer. So we see those calculates for using stuff off talents and stuff. So Debris Gambit would take the evade token, then get a calculate token. And Bucket also has a damage card assigned with PZ4CO, who can transfer calculate tokens. It's like target locks. Very interesting setup with the obstacles. What does Taloncore have for us? So we've got Major Von Reg, with Daredevil, outmaneuver iron munitions, munitions fail safe. Outmaneuver Daredevil's a pretty nasty combo on Von Reg. Kylo with extreme maneuvers, plasma torpedoes in the silencer. This is build your own. Breach with Proud Tradition proton torpedoes, DT798. So Breach can get target locks if it boosts or moves through an enemy model. DT798, start the engagement phase. You may choose a friendly ship in your firing arc. If you do, that ship gains a strain token. By perform attack, you may reroute to one die for each ship in the front arc, one or more non-lock red or orange tokens. And First Order Courier with Terex, an automated target priority, Biohex, Tactical Officer, Targeting Computer. Quickly rattle down that. Betting is open, like I said, exclamation mark bet. 1 for Cyril, 2 for Talon Core, then the amount you wish to bet. Big thank you to Orn and Magnus for playing on Game 1. That was very much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did miss Game 1, you can watch it back on Twitch and YouTube. If you missed any of my stream games that I've done over the months, including the 3 system opens in 6 weeks, you can find that all on YouTube. Just need to go into the live videos section and you'll find all the stream games in there. So, Cyril is my Resistance player for King's Gambit. This is game 3, so we are currently 1-all. In fact, actually, I wonder if I can... There we go. Properties. So this is game 3. Go. Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, I think the ZN3 seems a fairly good utility list. Certainly with Biohex as well, you can kind of stand off, and even with Terex actually to a certain extent, stand back and just pass tokens or coordinate from a distance. So First Order Courier has got Von Reg target locked. So Cyril will have to be careful about the outmaneuver Von Reg that could be coming around very sharpish. Let's see, can I put... Noted NCX logo. But yeah, do let people know we're streaming. It'll be good. We had about 55 people watching over both platforms in the last game. I saw Galactic Empire beating Scum and Villainy. Also it charts engagement. Luna, don't let that. Do let me know. Hopefully the audio is all coming through okay. There you go. Luna's got her bed back. Artemis has vacated it. Just double check that he's not left it in a particularly bad state. Road roll for turn 2 already. Blimey, players are progressing, so Cyril is now first player. Oh, angry little loaf. So, coordinate, normal coordinate looks like coordinating a boost, so gonna try and get Von Reg behind, probably behind Bucket. Kaz did fix that damage card turn 1 with R5. Tezza is turning in, probably take a focus with barrage rockets, I imagine. Debris Gambit. Nice. So gets an evade and a free calculate, and it is not red because there's an obstacle at range 0 to 1. Oh, there's no barrage on this one, it's just dorsal, isn't it? Okay. Focus from Kaz, which Zori's going to copy. 2 bank from Zori, clears the stress. So yeah, road roll, meaning that resistance are moving before the first order. So yeah, just locks a rock again. So Kylo hard one in. Barrel roll right. I don't think he needs to worry too much. I mean, I guess Poe could come in. So looking for lots of breach. Two bank on Poe. I guess you could go for your target lock with your first action. If you've got range to Kylo, then you do the thing for the second one, but no locks. So that's fine. Hard 3 from Von Reg. Could barrel roll left for a strain or deplete. Okay, it's going to take a lock into Tezza. Restrain. And I know going into Bucket. Does he roll left then? Yeah, rolling left. He's still going to get shot by Tezza. I mean, possibly range 3. I'm sure I started betting, didn't I? So, passing a calculate. Last couple of minutes to enter the bets. So, range 3 from Von Reg. I think it's primary, but could be ion. What's he doing? Yeah, going to do ion missiles, so pretty sure. Ooh, 1 crit so far, spends a lock, gets an eyeball, so could spend the calculate. Equally, could also just munitions fail-safe it, but no. Just quick. Yeah, sorry, I was going to that calculate. Cool.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I just realised you spent the calculate. Bucket took a damage, but no ion. 2 from Tezza into Von Reg, who takes 2 shields and gives up half. And Bucket has taken another damage. Go. And everybody is ranged to the centre. Yeah. Yeah, strain from Von Reg is just not quite what you want. Let's close betting. Save those cheeky people coming in right at the end there. It looks like cats are getting fed, so off they go. Yeah, like, it's a tough one, isn't it? Taking the strain. I think, like, it's just a 2-die shot from Tezza, but I think it was range 2. I'll not stretch it, I can. Tezza, yeah, so because it's range 2 with a strain, 2 into 2, and yeah, with the calculate, like, if Tezza rolls 2 paint. I mean, I'm happy as obviously for Cyril, but we'll see, because obviously now Von Reg has got a bit of space. It's going to be interesting seeing how this formation all confronts, because obviously you don't really want to get in the front arc of all of this. Like, you know, what does Breach could boost bank in. Kylo could go fairly quick, but you'd imagine like the resistance just do 1 forwards here. Certainly Zori and Poe can just sort of plod in. It's whether or not you think like Kylo may block you and maybe you go quicker, but you've also got Bucket, I guess, also providing a little bit of support at the back. We'll see if Tezza decides to come in this way. Ignore Von Reg, but I guess Von Reg also could do like a 3 forwards and then Daredevil boost round behind Tezza. So Tezza will need to be aware of that. Maybe Tezza, I'm not sure, like you could hard 2 out, but currently everything is face. Oh, no, actually I suppose he is facing the right way if Von Reg goes over the top. Yeah, so I if 2 dice depleted, Iron Missile outmaneuver could have been okay as well. I mean, I probably would have Iron Missiled Tezza, maybe. But he did Iron Missile, so that did get spent. So let's knock that down. Equally, with the 1 crit, you didn't have to spend the calculate. You could just munitions failsafe and got it back. That is a choice. But yeah, we've got plasma and protons on both sides facing off against each other now. I don't know if it has to be a 5 straight here. Like, it seems decent, but also you could play to outmaneuver in the centre. I mean, I guess 5 straight is probably the obvious choice. I mean, there's certainly no bombs to worry about. I guess the courier is just kind of a 1 bank right, probably. Yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. Hope you're all having a good day. I think my NCX game is going to be on Saturday. I think we might have another 2 games between King's Gambit and Nebula Born being played this evening and overnight. Taloncore first person now in turn 3, so we'll see if initiative plays a big part. So first up, Von Reg will be able to strain or deplete Tezza, and after being shot, decides to deplete the Y-Wing. 2 bank from Bucket, takes Calculate, sit behind. Yeah, Courier, 1 bank into the centre. Could coordinate, I guess. Ooh, nothing in coordination, just... Oh no. Ah, you didn't right click. Yeah, so remember on TTS, if you right click with the range bubbles, shows you friendlies. So Breach does get a focus. Okay, 1 bank from Tezza, which clears the deplete. Probably just do the evade, calculate again. Oh no, it does the boost this time. Nice, okay. Gets a range 1 there, but I mean that does just open up the space for a Daredevil boost for Von Reg. 1 bank left for Kaz, which I guess is going to kind of denote that Zori and probably Poe are all going to bank to the left as well. 1 forward from Breach, look for target lock. Just has Kaz, but it is a 4 dice torpedo. And then, yeah, as expected, Kylo goes fast. Are we going to see like a focus boost, maybe try and get blocks? I wonder if... oh no, barrel. Okay. Ah, but and then could extreme maneuvers in? No, just bank in. Interesting, okay. Potentially still allows Zori to get a target lock. So clears the stress with Zori. Wonder if the 1 bank might clear there. Not too sure, but I guess yeah, we're going to see the proton torpedo go into Breach. 5 forwards from Von Reg. Has buckets, but I think you probably want a juicier target than that, so takes a target lock into Zori, and I suppose you have... Actually, the ion torpedo could also break locks if you ionize Zori, I guess. Boost right. Might go for primary then. 1 bank from Poe. Oh, he has arc as well. I think Breach is about to get lit up. I mean, that is a pretty close... Wow, he can't get much closer to not getting the block there. That is very unfortunate for Taloncore, because that's going to be a target lock into a focus, I think, for Poe. With the Commander Poe ability and shenanigans. So, looking at the calculate on Bucket, passing it over to Zori. I guess Zori can get shot. Okay, so Terex first, and then, yeah, Zori could get shot by both Von Reg and Kylo. So Von Reg first is shooting another ion missile. See if this one works a bit better. So rolling 3 dice as target lock and a calculate. Yeah, awkwardly, that is better. So spends a lot, probably just on the 1. Gets the hit, spends a calculate for 3. Ah, outmaneuver, sorry. Yeah, so does ionize and break that. So, plasma torpedo from... Oh. 2 eyeballs and a blank so far. Rerolls the blank into a blank. But yeah, spends a focus for 2, I imagine. Yeah. 2 shields off breach. So then breach has got a proton torpedo into Kaz. Then Kaz has got 3 green dice because of the ability. 4 dice from breach, double modded. 2 hits, 2 blanks, rerolls. Yeah, don't need to turn one to a crit at the moment. Good evening, End Sniper. How are we doing? Gets 3 hits, so potentially could evade this. Gets a crits as well, but no. So spends the focus, takes hit crit. Is that as a crit? Wounded pilot, okay. So, do you just go range 1 into Kaz? Yes, you do. So, 4 dice from Kylo. 2 blanks, yikes. Spends a force for hit crit. Still, heroic actually. Yep, let's not forget. Oh my word, Kaz's dice. But hit crit goes in, gives it half points. Disable power regulator. Okay, that's going to be a thing that happens very shortly. So, okay, so Zori is now taking a range 1 shot into Kylo with the dorsal turret. Just the 1 hit. Don't suppose he checked for Tez's ability. Kylo spends another force. Actually, no, I think Kylo has got something at the right arc. And then, yeah. Kaz gets ionized, but does get a shot into breach. 3 dice into 3 for 2 hits. Ooh, 1 goes in, and that will half breach. And Teza, range 1 into the courier. Spends a calculate for 3. Courier will take all 3 as well. This is a fairly bloody turn. Okay. And then Courier will have a shot into breach. Range 2, so it's 2 into 2. Let's see. Just the 1. So Kaz should be fine. It does get an evade, so he doesn't die. And then Bucket gets to shoot into Kylo. Kylo is without any mods. Bucket, however, is not heroic, I don't believe. Okay. And we each score 2 points to the centre. So, still a... Oh, interesting. Is he missing points? Has he worked out? Okay. Yep, 16. Those 9. Excellent. Okay, they've caught up. Cool. So both Kaz and Zori are ionized, so that means no torpedo again from Zori. Because I guess Zori is only copier. Actually, is it on your action bar? Okay. I was making sure it couldn't do a repair action card or something like that. But I guess Zori and Kaz are just going to one bank in. Kylo should want hard left. Is Kylo stressed? He is, yes. The stress is on Kylo. But we'll see as well, like, because Bucket is in a fairly good place to maybe block, could hard one right. I guess Tez is probably a hard 2 left. Like, you could get blocked by the courier, I guess. I mean, Poe's probably the hard 2 right. Right, we'll see, because Breach can boost left and then do something else, I guess. Don't know what's going on. There's a lot of charging around in the corridor. Yeah, because you got Von Reg behind a lot of your list as well. So I think you certainly want Tezza putting pressure on Kylo. Yeah, because you haven't got Bucket Droid, you can't do the stupid thing of ionize and then repair that card. So I think Kaz is not long for this world, but also Breach and the Courier are both also smarting a bit. Maybe, I guess, one bank from Zori. She has got a turret to the left. I mean, road roll could be key depending who goes first between Breach and Zori. And do you just throw the Courier in, or does the Courier do a red stop maybe, just so... I feel a hard one from Bucket's probably your best move there, because, you know, you might be able to get behind Von Reg. As Von Reg now's, you know, shields down, so does have to consider manoeuvres. But we shall see. Yeah, I think like it all depends maybe who goes first, because obviously Kylo could get blocked if First Order moves first. Okay. Looks like we're getting close to a road roll. Okay, so Resistance moves first. So Overtune's modulator being popped. Toaster Lover, welcome to the channel. Nothing in Von Reg's Bullseye for that ability. So 2 bank from Bucket. Takes a calculate. Oh, 3 forwards. Okay, so Courier's trying to get lots of blocks. Yep, so just getting blocked. Yeah, we'll see what this what the first order courier causes carnage. So just a one bank from Tezza. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Breach is just a one bank now that the courier's gone in for that block there. Might keep some things back at range 2. Yeah, one bank from Zori, just a red focus. Ooh, Kylo gets right behind with a hard 2. So yeah, I think, I suppose Kylo probably would have cleared Zori anyway. I think that's why I would have liked the hard 2 from Tezza. Yeah, Kylo goes for the lock into Kaz. Yeah, one bank from Breach, but I've just seen Poe's dial. So focus from Breach. And then, yeah, Poe's done one bank. To what locks do we have out there? Kylo's got that one, so... Oh, Breach does have Kaz as well. I guess Poe needs to try and do some big damage to Breach. And possibly a target lock. I mean, there are a few shots going into Breach, I guess. I mean, there's every chance Breach also gets initiative killed. You know, there is a world where Poe gets at least 3 damage. One bank from Von Reg. Clears the strain. Does a focus. Is Von Reg locked at the moment? Oh yeah, he's going to do a lock now. Probably Zori, I guess. Because if Kaz... Okay, he's going to go into Poe. I guess ionizing Poe there might be quite nice with that rock. So, passing the calculate with Bucket onto Poe. I think if Poe can initiative kill Breach here, that's pretty big. Pass the calculate from Terex onto Breach. So Poe, range 1, wings are open, 4 dice into 2. 2 blanks get re-rolled. Might even re-roll the eyeball because he's got to calculate. Oh. Wow, okay, spends the calculate for 3 and a crit. And Breach dies. Absolute blank out, no heroic. So Kylo is there as backup, but yeah, initiative kill on Breach is quite big. Hello, buddy. How are we doing? You gonna lie down? So this is primary into Poe. Spends a lot, 2 blanks. Got 2 crits into Poe, who does blank out, 2 shields down on Poe. Artemis has come to watch the screen, so what's that? What's that? Zori's range 0, I think. So Kylo next. The cats love watching X-Wing. Oh, hit eyeball 2 blanks from Kylo so far. So re-rolls the 3 dice. Spends a force for hit crit. So does get 3 green dice. Spends a calculate Takes a crit. And it's not a direct hit. Damage engine. Jeez. Just jumped over the laptop. So I think that's a range 0 from Kaz. Nothing doing. So then Tezza can go range 1 into the courier. Spend the... oh, he's got the target lock, actually. Do you... He's just going to reroll 1. Gets the hit. Spends a calculate for 3. Double evade, though, from the courier. Takes another one. So I guess the courier goes range 1 because... Oh no, it has to shoot range 0. Quit one. Is that not range 0 because of ATP?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Closest valid attack range is 0 close? Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's still valid. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. Downside of ATP. Yeah, it's a bit awkward being the opposing captain, but yeah, I'm going to try and be fair to both players. I did have another game scheduled, another NCX game for tonight, but yeah, that had to drop, so I ended up pinching this game as my stand-in. So Bucket's going to shoot range 2 into the courier as well. With the right call. I mean, Kaido is out of force, but yeah, trying to get another ship off the board is always good. And yeah, another damage goes into the courier. Down to 2. And this could be a bit of a car park now. Hey, Ponderous. Yeah, no, as I say, like, you know, I do try to be fair to both players, and I do say to them at the start of the game, obviously, if it is an issue, do say. I appreciate that that could be a little awkward for the player to say on stream, but hopefully I've judged enough games that people know I'm fair and impartial. Plus, I've got Twitch chat to back me up, so you guys spot way more than I do normally, so... so, Kaz. Cell power regulator has been flipped. Or should have been flipped. So, wounded pilot, damaged engine. Don't think Kaz did the red focus, so didn't need to roll for wounded pilot. Zori is stressed. Guess Von Reg's probably got something in Bullseye. Yeah, at least Zori's in there as well. More drama, yeah. Not sure about voice of reason, Andre, but certainly, yeah, maybe. So I think Bucket's okay. One bank right seems pretty good. Kylo's still on 1 force. Like, the courier might just take the bump there, I guess. I mean, is it a 1 bank right from Poe? Is it a Talon? Like, that rock is probably going to get Poe, but we shall see. I mean, Kaz probably disengages, but I guess Tezza also has to go first. So yeah, probably the courier just bumps it. I mean, I don't know if that's worse for Von Reg. I know Von Reg's got the 1 bank right, hasn't he? So as long as Kylo gets out of there. But no, it sounds like Greg's busy, so let's try not to have any drama. Let's change it to a bit more top over so you guys can see that a bit better. A couple of green tokens on the board need clearing, but we'll let the players sort that out. So, although I think a fair bit of damage is done to resistance in that first engagement. Like, not a lot went through that turn. Like, failing to kill Kaz is big. Poe took a couple of shields. But now, Kaz could potentially escape. I mean, if the courier jumps over the top of Zori, Zori's turret's facing the right way as well. Yeah. I mean, part of me is crazy enough to consider the 3 Talon with Poe. Might not even hit that rock, you know. But I just think that Kylo probably gets in the way. I love this though, because where the courier is, do you gamble the courier's there from resistance and maybe bump into that? Like Kaz could quite happily just bump into the courier there and maybe cause Kylo and Von Reg to sort of bump as well. I mean, both Y-wing turrets kind of seen the wrong way, but I get why they're facing the way they are. I mean, maybe do you just gamble Tezza the friendly bump and do like a hard 2 left with Tezza just to bring the arc round? Because if you get another range 1 shot into Von Reg, maybe just, I don't know, the 1 bank probably overlaps Kaz just. And then the 1 straight. Oh, excuse me, a 1 straight with Tezza doesn't let you like do a rotation or anything like that. Road roll and first order of first player. Turn 5. So rolling for Terex. So it was a blank, so I'm pretty sure that's not a jam, is it? Oh, it is a jam. I forget. Okay, so... which... Yeah, jams off his lock on Von Reg. Okay. So Zori is the only one in Von Reg's bullseye. Takes a strain onto Zori. Yeah, 1 bank from Bucket. That seemed quite obvious. Okay, 2 bank from the courier. So the courier does get out the way. And this is, you know, I think this is the interesting thing now is, you know, did you assume the courier's going to red stop and then have you planned to kind of get there? Okay, so Poe is getting jammed by the courier. Poe's Commander Poe ability is active. So 3 bank, probably 3 slam left then from Kaz, I imagine. 2 strains from overtune modulators. Although, can he do the hard turns? Because I suppose you can, but they are red, aren't they? Because of damage engine. We can't do the red because they're already red. Actually, I suppose they don't get any harder, do they? So yeah, we're going to see a slam from Kaz. Oh, hard 3. Right, okay. So probably going to try and play some chicken with the first order. Rolls, so takes the stress from the maneuver, rolls for a wounded pilot. I think it's just hits for wounded pilots. It might be hits and crits for wound. Yeah, hits and crits for wounded pilots. Console fire that's only hits. At this point, if Kaz dies, I guess, you know, it's done the damage. So nice one bank from Tezza. Nice clear space. It's got the courier. Possibly looking at a barrel roll left there. Oh, I think possibly just fits, but that's very tight. Goes to the target lock into the courier, and I guess gets the free calculate because of targeting computer and... So Kylo, hard one, takes a red focus. One bank from Zori. So clears the stress and the strain. I mean, Zori's still got 4 shields, so fairly tanky at the moment. I imagine, though, Poe is not going to be there. Hey, buddy. Don't lean on my keyboard, please. Thank you. Good boy. So going for a target lock. I suppose it has got the dorsal turret as well from Zori. Red focus and a enemy bump from Von Reg. And then hard 2 from Poe. Do you have Kylo in front arc? Oh, I think you do, you know. I'm not sure you want to be there, but... So, got rid of... Let me just double check, because Commander Poe's after the execute maneuver, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So Poe did a focus action to get rid of the jam, which Zori gets to copy. And then Poe then gets the jam out of the way and then takes a target lock into Kylo. And then Bucket is going to pass his calculate to Poe. So 2 hits does a shield into Poe from Von Reg, and then Poe range 1 into Kylo, target lock and calculate. But I guess you just spend the calculate, do you, or do you keep that for defense? Okay, gonna spend that. So rolling 3 for Kylo. Kylo will spend a force, but take 2. Shields down on Kylo. Kylo range 1 into Poe. Wow, 3 hits, an eyeball, spends the focus. Gets an evade from Poe, so takes 3. So gives it half, but doesn't die. So I think this is turret from Zori, spends the focus into the courier. Gets 2 evades, but does take a crit. Go and see what one that is if he survives a turn. Tezza will spend the calculate, get 2 into the courier, and the courier finally dies. So this is Bucket into Kylo probably. Kylo. So I think Kylo's just halved himself. I mean, I suppose he didn't have any mods, so was actually looking at needing to roll some wiggles there. So there's a lot of points about to go on the score. So I think I'll make it 41, plays 18, and then 2 points each. Yep, that's correct. So 43 plays 20, and it's looking pretty dire for the First Order. Kaz can certainly get away fairly well. I guess Bucket is going to get strained or whatever by Von Reg, but Kylo and Von Reg are 3 agility, but you know, not looking too healthy. Zori's going to have to go through that rock this turn. Can either of the First Order ships finish off Poe? That is the question. Poe has got R4, so clearing that stress should be fairly easy. I guess Poe probably assumes that the First Order are going to turn right. Maybe try and chase him down. I mean, maybe even like a K turn with Tezza at the moment. Get a bit of repositioning. Bucket could just do like a hard turn to the right. Just take the bump. Boy. But no, thanks everybody for turning up. Hope you're enjoying the stream. If you did miss Game 1, you can watch that back on Twitch and YouTube. For YouTube, do look in the live video section. You'll find it there. And you'll find all the games I've streamed over the last few months up there, including the Sith Taker Open, Polish System Open from Warsaw, Scottish System Open. So lots of live X-Wing for you to watch back. And then I'll be back next Thursday with some more games. And Cyril is first player going into turn 6. Yeah, so. So I guess Cyril just keeps scoring the centre objective and then wins in 4 turns. Unless he can somehow get... Well, if he kills either of these ships, it's game over, isn't it? But it's whether or not Talon Core can do enough damage to maybe get back into the game. Turn right from Bucket. Does a red calculate. Try and come over the top a bit and see. So just the one forwards from Tezza, I guess, just trying to get in the way a bit. Could go for the evade here. I'm not going to rotate, calculate. That makes sense. Or did he not take the calculate? R2 from Zori does and go through the rock. Interesting. Thought that was looking fairly close, but wow. Huh.
Right?
There we go.
That is very strange.
We both agree that that Zoe flew over the rock, right?
Yeah.
I tell you what, just do me a favour. Whilst it's paused, just undo that manoeuvre and do a 1 forward and just see what it says.
Okay.
Just out of interest, but like, yeah, I mean, I would say, I know they say like you shouldn't go off the visual of TTS, but that, oh my word, that is very strange.
Okay.
I mean,
Maybe
it's not even close. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's not like a pixel. It's like completely over there. Very strange.
Do you want to respawn the maneuver template a second?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even close.
Yep.
I mean, it's I think we'd have to give him that too.
Yeah. I have my dice.
Yeah,
Shield.
I have no idea why. I mean, like they do say to not go off the visual off TTS because it's not like a visual thing, but that doesn't even look close. Don't forget to restart your timer as well.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was very strange. I've not seen that on TTS. That wasn't even close. But obviously the rocket overlapping is working because the one forwards did work, but yeah, peculiar. So I guess he just needs to do an action. Yeah, I mean Flipster is playing in the league as well. I mean, if anybody wants to clip it, and then we can do that. If not, I can grab it after the game for sure. But that's weird. We'll see what they say. Like, because like officially, I guess certainly I know with GSP events, you went off the text chat. Oh, that's cool. So 5 straight from Kylo clears the stress, and then he can extreme maneuvers. Cool. Yeah, no, I like that. Did not expect that. I mean, Bucket still got a shot. I mean, I guess Poe then, yeah, has to be a bit careful. Can he focus boost? I don't know if he needs to flip his wings then or not. I mean, I guess if Von Reg's going after Poe, he's going to get shot by Bucket and Tezza. Okay, so boosting from Poe. Okay, 1 turn, but that is blocked by Von Reg, or by Bucket, I should say. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing being blocked there. So clears the stress, but gains the stress for red focus. Probably shoot Zori. No, he's going after Tezza. Is Tezza taking damage? No, Tezza hasn't. 4 dice into 1. Yikes! Hit eyeball. Don't think he can get shot though, can he? No. So he could have spent the focus there. So Kylo range 3 into a strained Kaz. But yeah, still gets the extra agility because of cards. Oh, no, not cards. Range, I guess. Ooh, I think that just kills Kaz. Yeah, very close. So Kaz goes down. Yeah, no shot there. Okay. So Bucket, I think depleted Bucket actually, isn't it? Takes a critter to Kylo. Kylo gets an evade. Okay, so heading into turn 7, 2 points each will be 45 to 27. I mean, probably now Poe just needs to stay alive. Kylo is stressed the wrong side of that rock. I mean, Tezza's probably the hard 2 left. And then, you know, the arc's facing the right way. Von Reg is stressed. So yeah, it's going to get a little sweaty towards the finish of this game. 16 minutes left, so I think time is not potentially an issue. I mean, you could just do a 3 Talon here from Poe, but can Von Reg do a hard 1, Daredevil hard 1 to get a shot into Poe? And with... Oh yeah, because what you could do is maybe just... Yeah, so you have to do a one straight with bucket to block the hard one. Right. Tezza goes left. Hard 2 left. To block the hard turn left with Von Reg. Otherwise, you could hard turn, take a deplete to gain a target lock into Poe. Then he could do his Daredevil boost round and fire a 2 dice iron missile at Poe. Because he's only got to get 1 damage through onto Poe. Still a fair chunk of points behind though, because even if Poe dies, that puts him up to 34. And depending where Von Reg goes, like Tezza and Zori can both shoot. Yeah, it's not a bad shout there, Salfrey. Yeah, hard 2 from Poe into a boost. Potentially, if Von Reg gets blocked, gets a shot. Like, I think Von Reg is certainly the one at most at risk here. Kylo's going to disengage a little bit, I think. First order are first, which could be big on position. So, Tezza gets depleted. All 3 of those resistant ships are in the bullseye. So, 1 bank from Bucket. Takes his calculator, I imagine, and just sit there. Yeah. Okay. And then he's going to give him the evade with Commander Poe's action. Yeah, hard 2 from Tezza. Don't think he's got the R4 on Tezza, so can't clear the deplete. But again, I think you just want to be out there and just making it hard for Von Reg to kind of squirrel his way away. Boosting, interesting. Okay. So Kylo does the hard 1 in, stay stressed. Yeah, I think he probably had to do that. And then Zori takes a focus. And then, yeah, hard 1 from Von Reg. But all in on Bucket, but that does stop the Streamer News unless he rolls out, I guess. No, he's going to target lock Bucket. Everything going at Bucket. And then just a fall forward from Poe, just to stay alive. Not a massive fan of that, though. I get why he's done it. So outmaneuver Von Reg. 4 dice. Was it 3 dice, or did he take a deplete, did he, for his... Rerolls. I suppose, yeah, he's got to think about shots. 2 crits from Von Reg, rolling 1 dice. Gets the evade, so takes a crit into Bucket. So what was that? Damage sensor array. Okay, little droid does not like that. Range 3 shot from Kylo. Not a lot doing there. He's got one focus, 1 foresight because he was stressed. So this is the big shot. Zori, 2 dice, although I don't think it's depleted yet. 2 dice into 3. So 2 hits. And yeah, spend the focus. He's fine. Yeah, not a big fan of that boost really from So 30 to 47. I mean, bucket living is quite big as well. Okay.
Set.
I think bucket gave up half points.
Oh yeah, you have 3 more.
Yeah. But Zori can now come in behind Von Reg. Bucket, probably, I don't know, do you just do a 1 forwards and just accept the fact that Bucket's going to get hit? I mean, Tezza's maybe a 1 bank left and then could be a rotate. I mean, Tezza's fairly healthy. Both Y-Wings are fairly healthy, to be fair. Like, Kylo's going to have to come in and... Did Kylo fire a plasma torpedo? I don't think he has. So what is he? He gets half points on... If he kills Bucket, he gets another 3 points. And if he half points, let's say Zori, so that gets him 9 points. That puts him on 41. So he's still got a 6-point lead for Cyril. So dials are set. Still might be time for 2 more turns here, but we shall see. Okay, Resistance now the first player. So yeah, 1 forward from Bucket. I guess all he can do is repair a card. So yeah, damage sensor array gets repaired. I'll put it on the overlay anyway. 2 straight. Interesting for Tezza. Okay, so he's boosting and takes a calculate. That's engine upgrade boost. Hard 2 from Zori takes a focus. So that was a 2 bank. Target lock. So Kylo has got 2 force up now. Hard 2 from Poe and boost. And then, yeah, hard turn from Von Reg as well. I think Tezza's probably range to the centre. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think Zori is. Hey up, Connor. Hope you're well. Ooh, hit crit eyeball into poor old... spends a lock, 2 hits and a crit, 1 agility. Nope. So Bucket will die and give it 3 more points. I guess the big one here is, I guess Zori shoots Von Reg. It's range 2. Von Reg has got a focus. Oh, he's got proton torpedoes. Of course he has. What am I on about? It's so late in the game, I didn't expect him to still have munitions. And 2 hits and a crit. Wow, two crits, 2 hits with the mod. Von Reg dies. Okay, well, that was game. I completely forgot about the torpedoes, but it's so late in the game that you just assume they've all been spent. Looks like the plasma torpedo is definitely going to hit here. Yep, so that's going to be half on Zori. Oh, well down on her damage. And 2 there. Yeah, I mean, okay, so we have got range 2 as well. So I wasn't 100% certain if that would be range 2 or not. But yeah, well played to both players. I think Talancor approached it well and actually was making good inroads to get back into the game there. But yeah, Von Reg just took that damage early where he lost both shields to Tezza's shot. Or pulled up the dice stat. So Talancor's minus 9.3 overall, but then Cyril's minus 2 overall. So both players not having great dice. Yeah, I mean, everybody's just down. Like, the only dice that are kind of not good or bad are Cyril's red dice. But yeah, interesting game. Right, well, that will do us for today. That will take King's Gambit 2-1 up in the series versus Nebula Born. And I think we've got 2 more games playing this evening. I think Johnny is playing at some point later, and then Salfrey is playing later on. So hopefully I'm waking up to great news from my team and less pressure on my game, which is always good. But that will do us for this evening. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Nice to see everybody turn up and watch the midweek stream. So I will be back next Thursday, and we are pretty close to a giveaway. Let me just double check. Stream manager. Yeah, I need to set the goals up, but yeah, not quite enough for a giveaway tonight, but I'll pay out the bets, of course. We'll pay out the bets. So Resistance were the favourite. So player 1, pick winner, and complete. Right, that will do us this evening. Thank you very much, and I will see you all next time.